Alright, there we go. Should be good now. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna do too much talking because I'm like right downstairs where my family's sleeping right upstairs, but I'll do a little talking probably when there's questions and stuff, but I'm just gonna try to make something on here. Being a massive OPZ user and a fan, I can show you my face. I have the M1 headset that I'm using right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make something and I'll be monitoring chat a little bit too. Alright, let's get it. Yo, what's going on, buddy? Nice, man. Congratulations. Yeah, it's been it's been a joy. Software update. Oh no. Oh no. Let's cancel that. We'll do that later. Um, yeah, it's been good stuff so far. Yeah, I feel like it's what you've been clamoring about along with the rest of the, I guess, community. So we can be like, so I'll be looking at chat. But yo, you're not kidding, man. The stuff Henny's done on there so far, it's super dope. I hit him up today about it or yesterday. I got mine like 2 days ago. I've been watching videos and talking. Oh, dope, dope. That's cool that you interact with him. Yeah, Henny's the man, bro. Jamal sampling, can't speak to it yet. Haven't really. I'm talking like I said, super low because my family's sleeping right upstairs. I mean, technically, I could have brought this whole setup downstairs in the basement, but I kind of just prefer sometimes being more in the open space, not like in the enclosed space. But what I've been checking out on here lately is, and I can always come in here and just kind of increase the drive a little bit, like this, talk low, but there's a lot of noise that you're probably hearing as well. With this headset, for some reason, it's like a little bit like buzzing noise coming in. But this track here is super important, and I guess, I don't think I have everything I need to check it right now, but I wanted to see if I'm able to use a headset like I'm using, as well as another like the input on the bottom. If I can have both of them active at the same time, it's a very important thing. I don't know if you can or not. Keys. How do the keys feel? So they feel different than the OP1 feel, as I expected to be the case from conversations with people. Um, they are super clicky, and I think that's by design, probably. Um, I think I prefer the OP1 feel keys because they're a little bit taller and they're a little bit more squishy or something. I don't know how to really explain it. These are just like, they're super, super clicky. So it's taken a little bit to get, not even to get used to. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, but it's just different, which is a unique. I'm kind of curious as to know, what the thought process was to make them different. I think I know the answer to it as I'm looking at this. I'm saying to myself, you said finally quality sense and amazing secrets were all set. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're not kidding. Um, because they need that middle row for sequencing, right? They need that middle row. And so, and they wanted to probably keep the same form factor, which is good because I don't know where my case is. Let me see. Did I put it back in here? Yeah. It's like, I'm still able to use old, cases and stuff for the OP1 field. But let's get back to some exploration here. Let's keep it going. Something broke on here? Are we frozen? Look at this. That's a first. Can you guys still hear me? I think you can. Yeah. It froze on me. It froze on me. That's not cool. But I suppose we'll go ahead. I mean, I guess it's good that we're recording this, right? So we can share with the team. Okay, nothing I can do from here. Alright, we restarted. Off and on. Okay. Um, yeah, that was interesting. I was gonna say I don't think my OPZ has ever froze on me before, but that's not actually entirely true. It's happened before, but just quite rare. And I've only had this 2 days, so let's keep monitoring. Can you also hear me? We have to go in here and turn this up a little bit. So I need to figure out how to do like the arrangement thing. I want to explore that a little bit, like to create mute groups and all that stuff. So let's check that out a little bit. So for example, if I'm here, if I understood this correct, no, I don't understand it, but let's see. I forget what he did. Do we hit 2 here? No, that's not what we need to do. 2 here. There we go. So we want to create a new scene. New scene. Say if we want our first... Say if we want the first to be this. So that could be our first scene right there. Then we come to 2. And that's how you handle mute groups. Right? Easy enough. This is the mute groups thing right here. So the other thing is, what I like doing is incorporating mute groups with the, let me read this chat here. All products freeze, including a freeze. Yeah, dude. I mean, something we're gonna have to keep an eye on for sure. You don't want that happening during your live performance in front of 500,000 people. That would kind of suck a little bit, wouldn't it? A little bit. But yeah, no, I wanted to check out this, like, the brain, they call it, which is like the master transpose thing, and how to sequence that and how to change mute groups with that. So let's explore that a little bit. So say if we're here. So we're here. And if we come back here, as much, but let me come to manual. If I come here, let's just see. So we have something like that, and let me just see something here. If I come in here, so you can't really mute, or can you? That's the weird thing. So you're sequencing. It's definitely different. Yeah, for sure. So usually you could sequence in your chord changes, and then you could mute that track to tell it when you want it to happen and when you don't want it to happen, right? But here, I don't think you can mute. I don't know if you can mute these tracks. I mean, let's find out. If I go to the mixer, hang on. Oh, you just tap it again. Okay, so we're in this mode. You can mute. That's how you mute it, like that. But hang on. So that's muted now. That's unmuted. So that's muted. So how do we do that in this area though? There you go. Okay. Fire. So you don't want to mute it here. This is like super technical. So if you're here, you can mute. Yeah, that's okay. So it does work. Oh, you know exactly what you're talking about. I love the scramble. I love the scramble feature, which will randomize the presets. I forgot about that. Let me take a look at that. I remember that was oh, this is the organ. I forget how to do that again. I did see that before. It wasn't shift. Yeah, remind me how to do that. Definitely know about muting live. I was trying to figure out how to mute the what do you call it? The auxiliary tracks. That's what I was trying to figure out. And it seems like you can't mute them unless if you're in the mixer page or the arranger page. I guess you can say that. I got a 50% discount, artist discount. So I would call that. I would say that was definitely cool. I mean, that's what kind of made me take the plunge. Ultimately, still a lot of money, but yeah, I needed to get it. It wasn't a matter of thank you. Yeah, word, man. Yeah, it wasn't a matter of when. It was a matter of if it was a matter of when. But yeah. Hey, appreciate you, man. Yeah, thank you, definitely. And yeah, I'm excited. I told a few people this, but I didn't release this video yet. It should be out maybe, or actually, is that the one that came out today? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna be like learning this thing inside and out, just the way I did with the Z. The Z never really picked up, traction. I feel like it's kind of remained niche. I still think personally. Like, let me see if it's even on. How do we do this? There we go. Let me see if it's even on the on their web page, like to buy and how much. Because real talk, people need to stop whining about the price. If you can afford it, sweet. If you can't, then do bag it out from being salty. Lambos aren't everyone. Yeah, you're so right about that. I mean, people think their opinions. Everyone cares about your opinion, and I mean, yeah, it's exactly. It's kind of, and again, I don't know. I feel like you're allowed to talk and say what you feel about it. It's perfectly fine. But I feel like a lot of people who are doing that are people who probably want it and aren't complaining as much about the price. They're complaining about the fact that they can't afford it, right? Which I guess, they're kind of related to each other naturally. But I just think that, I don't know, man. There's certain things about this company that I'm not a fan of, a lot of things that I am a fan of, certain things I'm not, and that's okay. It's all right to, just not be fully on board or whatever the case is, but ultimately their products are fun as hell to use, and that's what it is. And as an engineer, influence, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, as an engineer myself, this is what's kind of really interesting about this is like it's such a technical piece of equipment. And as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, like I have this, it's minor, but I have this headset on connected into here, and I can, it seems like it's going to be able to just do so much just get so many musical ideas out there. Let's not even talk about like chopping samples and stuff. I haven't even like touched that yet, but yeah, I mean, $2,300 is a freaking crazy price. It's crazy, but it's also, I mean, is it worth it? Well, I mean, if you pay it and you're getting a lot of value out of it, then sure, it can be worth it, right? And I think in my perspective, like one of the things that I'm really excited about is to be able to do lessons for people who buy this, one-on-one lessons, group lessons, and I have like a target, certainly not sometime this year, but by at some point in 2025, I want to earn money. Nothing crazy, I mean, one-on-one lessons probably gonna be whatever I charge, like for my math tutoring lessons, or maybe a little less, I don't know. But and my workshops will be even less. But ultimately, yeah, I want to like teach people in a fun and interesting way that people can afford, and I want to be able to like pay for this, what I paid for this, 1,200 or whatever it was, through money I earned from the work and time that I'm putting into learning it. So that's a cool goal of mine. That's like tangible, and I know I can do it because I'm an educator, and that's what I do, right? And now being able to educate on something that's really intriguing, and let's face it, people who pay $2,300, some subset of them are going to be people who don't want to or don't care to spend all that time learning themselves. So I'm excited about that. Y'all can stay tuned for more information on that. People pay, yeah, you're exactly right. Pay $1,700 for an iPhone in the 1 year. Worth is in the eye of the beholder. Exactly, Christian. I hope to make videos. Yeah, Benjamin, I think people are going to need to see your videos. Love the how-to videos even more than the end result. Yeah, word up. Yeah, for sure. Like for example, let me tell you guys this. There's a guy that I interviewed. I'll give him a shout out. His name is Shimmery.mp3, and I hit him up on Instagram just to tell him that how much I enjoyed his video. But he was doing like a little overview on this, right? And he was talking about the arranger mode, and I was watching it earlier today because I was like, that's something I need to learn next, how to layer tracks and do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's really cool dude. And let me see the best way I can explain this really quick. So, oh, dope. So you guys both know him. Awesome. So he was basically going through this arranger mode, okay? And imagine, like, he has drums on the first two tracks, he has bass on the third, he has synth on the fourth, and whatever. He has that going. So he was going and adding another track, I guess, another section, another vertical section, right? A different pattern, another pattern. There you go. He was adding another pattern to one of the ones that he has, like on track 5. All right, track 5 has some piano stuff. He had another pattern there so he can record a different piano piece. Make sense? And he started playing something different and recorded it. And then, now he has, all of these, and then he has like the new thing that he just recorded. And he just asked himself as he was doing it, he was like, he's like, unfortunately, if you make a change on that track in the sound module, it's going to change the sound on every pattern that you recorded in that vertical slice, if that makes sense. That's the way it works in 99% of devices, Core Gadget, any DAW, whatever the case is. Long and short, he made the change, and the change did not take effect in the other tracks, which means that it just like opened up this crazy Pandora's box of just how powerful this is. And he like reacted to and responded to that live. It wasn't a live video, but in the video, and it was just so cool to see. He was like dumbfounded, and then he went ahead and changed the actual sound to a different sound engine, and it still kept different sound engines on the same track in different scenes or different patterns. It was pretty crazy. It was really cool to see. Anywho, I was talking about the OPZ, and I wanted to see if it's still for sale. They have a little section up top now. That's pretty cool. Special offers, $429. Yeah, they still sell it. I still think this is I'm never selling mine. Yeah, Benjamin. I'm never selling mine, or I'm never getting rid of mine. I'm always gonna have this. Always. I think. But one thing that I think I might want to do that's kind of interesting is, what would it be like to record some of these, nice, record some of these patterns for my OPZ, like that would be kind of dope to be able to get those recorded in here somehow. So that's going to be like a project at some point to just see how, like, imagine if they implemented some kind of like import thing. That would have been crazy, because I think everything the Z can do, I think, is in here, kind of, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's keep making some music. How do I do it? Boom. No, 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 no. Oh, to make multi-sample. Hey, that sounds cool. Multi-sampled instrument sounds cool. Alright, so what I want to do now is, yeah, there you go. That's a fantastic idea. That's a really good idea. Benjamin, did you see on YouTube, let me see if I can find it real quick and show y'all. So there is let's see, YouTube community. There's a new thing coming out to YouTube where you're going to be able to, just about 2 or 3 days. Just got it, like maybe 2 days ago. What's today, Saturday night? I think it came in on Thursday. Rephaser. Nice. Who or what is that? So this is going to be like a way, this thing here, a way to build community on YouTube. And the way it's going to work is, you guys are watching right now, similar to, I don't know, Patreon or Discord or whatever. Probably not as good on the first wave, but right now, if you guys, hey, what's going on, Quantum Sheep? How are you? Thanks for joining, man. So if you guys were to go onto my community tab, which, let's face it, most people don't spend time on community tabs on YouTube currently, but if y'all were to go there, you're going to see this. Yeah. So this is what it looks like, right? And it's like my posts and stuff like that. But soon, you guys who are subscribed to the channel will be able to come to my channel and post something here. And people can respond to it, and we can start a dialogue. I don't have to be the one to post. You guys can post, you guys can share, and we can chat and stuff. And I'm very excited for that. So be on the lookout for that. You went to TE in Sweden a few years back. Is that to me? I have not. Nah, I have not. I facilitated. Wait, does it say hey on here? What? Wait, hang on. What's happening right now? That's weird. Hey, happy belated, man. I don't know how that hey thing came up on there. No, I haven't. I facilitated someone going there though. Penny the Business, who Benjamin was just referencing. I facilitated a introduction between he and the folks at TE, and they really loved the stuff he was doing. And so yeah, he went out there, and they flew him out, which was really cool. Yeah, no problem. Yep. So I was happy, very happy to do that. He was very, very appreciative. It really is. You're not kidding. Absolutely. Dare I ask, how old are you? Or is that too, nice. Only physically. That's funny. Has he released any vids yet? Just stuff on his Instagram stories. One more day to add to your enjoy his video. Yeah, Henny's the man. He's a great mentor, great friend of mine for sure. I've met him once in person in New York City. He came up to visit for something. Exactly. Speaking of experience, the greats. All right, let's get back to some music. that's how you create different patterns pretty easily. But how do you go from pattern to pattern? So that's pretty seamless, and you can record right from this arranger view, which is really dope as well. But how do you go from, oh, just like that, huh? Look at that. So you just turn this knob, and that changes from pattern to pattern. And that mutes. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. And that doesn't do anything. So it's right here. So say if I wanted 1 to be all this, for example, and then I wanted, what is it, 2 to be, this is going to be so deep, all the stuff you can do in here, it's insane. Oh my god, oh my god, damn, there's some things to catch up on here. Got me an OPXY, that's funny, I'll forgive them. 14 subcomponents per note, yeah, that is insane. I'm doing well, Quantum, thanks for saying that. Need new friends, exactly. Hope to have my trillion bases to the, ooh. Yeah. Muted jazz bass. Do you have any XY upright bass too? One thing I haven't seen anyone talk about yet is getting stems out of your DAW. Any idea if this is an easy process? So getting stems out of your DAW into the OPXY or vice versa? Oh, out to your DAW. Yeah. I saw someone post something about that today. I don't think you, I think actually Shimmery, the person I was mentioning, there was a dialogue about that. I don't think it has the ability to do like multi-out stuff. I think it's just a stereo out via USB. Could be mistaken. Quite frankly, for me, the way I plan on using this, and then eventually, you know, possibly getting it into like Ableton or something, is I'm doing everything in here. I'm not even trying to think about needing to separate the tracks and do other stuff in a DAW. Like, that's kind of counterintuitive to what makes sense for me. For this, it's kind of like, for the price point, let me explore the tactile mixing and mastering and compression, all the stuff that's built in here, and then maybe add some other things in Ableton Arrangement View once I get more comfortable with it, Benjamin. I think he has only 2 days. I think most of it's still learning. I think you can live perform it out or use mutes to send stems. Sounds about right. Alright, I'm gonna just keep building on this right now and like, yeah, just keep exploring. So for example, if I wanted to go into here and, am I doing the right thing? Hang on. I'm trying to like create a new track for everything. New. So now I have, so one thing that was mentioned in a video that I found kind of interesting, and I can see where they're coming from, is on the OP1 field, the fact that these keys are different, right? They're longer. The shift key is not part of the musical keyboard here, but it feels like it could be if you're not careful. I've hit the shift key a few times thinking, you know, it is part of the musical keyboard because it's identical to the key next to it. So that's something that's, it's going to take a little bit to get used to, for sure. All right. so there was something that you can do to like, let me see, add effects just to one of these. I think if you go on a mixer, let me just see here. Yeah, I think you can do that. That's pretty cool. Does it have subset features like flam, roll, fill? I mean, yeah, thanks, Quantum. Um, Substep features like flam, roll. So fill and roll, to me, like there are, using step components, I think you can accomplish all that. And then you also have an arpeggiator here. So I think you can do all that and then some, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I'm talking about right there. So like I'm on this drum track and I just changed the drum kit from whatever or pattern 3 to pattern 4, and pattern 3 still keeps the previous drum kit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sorry if I missed some of the um, comments. Hope everyone's doing well today. What time is it? 11:04. I was like, so my wife and I were just watching Shark Tank like 2 hour ago, whatever. And she was like, I'm going to bed. I was like, all right, no problem. I was like, I'm tired too. I'll be there in a minute. I just wanted to, just sit here for a minute and just do a little exploration here on the XY. And 2 hours later, here we are. You said if you hit the metronome button, then click the white knob, it will mute or unmute. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I'm going to do a video talking about the Z as well, like the comparison between the two. Because like there's certain nuanced things about the Z that are not here that I could see them implementing at some point, such as, and like doing it to like a higher degree, like the metronome, the language thing where they count one through four. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, uno, dos, or 1, 2. Like you can change the metronome. I don't know if you can do that on here. I don't think you can change this type of sound. Yeah, I don't think so. Which is kind of interesting, but I feel like that might come as an update or something. Well, you don't have to turn the sound down. I may join the XY Club next year, still paying off my... Cool. Yeah, are you saying that, yeah, you can just press the button? This is what I'm sorry. This is what you're saying. You can just press that and it'll turn it on or off. Yeah, that's definitely important. Faux show. Let's keep it going. Oh, that was loud, sorry. So cool. Okay. There was something else I wanted to kind of check on here too. I wanted to see if you go into auxiliary and into this input section. So let me see. Okay. So if I go to the mixer and I turn this up, we have that going. Of course, we can get reverb on your voice, which is cool. Then if I go here, wait, auxiliary here, change to a different one of, distortion, chorus, delay, distortion, lo-fi. I don't know why Phaser does that. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's cool. We just gotta get used to these. Yeah, it's really cool. All right, so if I wanted to quickly get out of this, how do I turn off? Okay, so I can go to auxiliary and go here and just turn this all the way down. Nope. I'm gonna go here to mixer and turn that That turns that down. That pans. And that turns that down. Alright, I'm gonna do like one more pattern. I think, yeah, like one more pattern, all new sounds or whatever. Like, let's go to here. Or, I'm sorry, not pattern, you know, scene or whatever. Okay, so wait, let me see. Shift. So I'm getting some new ones here. New. Yeah, everything new. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's, this is like a whole, like, still the same project, which I guess now we should look to save this. So I'm gonna rename it. What should we call this? I don't know. Delete, 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 delete. How do you delete? Oh no, wait. Come on. Oh, just like that. Hi. Okay. So it's called hi. Now if you go into here, you have your user. I don't fully get the autosave stuff. I guess I don't really need to go there, I guess. But if we're here and we want to create a new everything, obviously the tempo probably needs to stay the same. Yo, what's going on, Alexandros? How are you? So we're gonna just do one more full thing and see how it comes out. That's weird that that's happening. I think I know why. So if we go to Arranger, even though there's nothing in any of these tracks, I think there is something recorded in here. So we also need to apply new of these across the board. Right? Look at that. Boom. And then we need to unmute and unmute. So dope. So smart the way this thing is. Oh my god. Alright. So let's see. Let's find a new drum kit. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the scramble thing you were talking about. Shift and scramble. Let me see where that's from, though. Hang on. Is that from? I guess it has to be on like a. On one of the synth engines, maybe. Yeah, remind me how to do that because I don't remember. Randomize the preset to make a new one. Just be on the instrument you like. Yeah, and then yeah, I thought that's right, but then I'm here, and I don't see. I saw it like a while ago, but it's not showing up now. It would say like scramble here, then hit shift and scramble. Yeah, no scramble for me. But yeah, no, you're right. The scramble thing is definitely something that was on the Z. And that it was like kind of a hidden feature. I don't think a lot of people knew about it. But that worked pretty well. But again, without the screen, it was kind of just, I don't know, a little, it was, I mean, it, for lack of a better word, was very randomized. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Alright, it's getting late anyway. We'll get some scramble eggs action going next time. But thanks for joining, people. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Man, we got a 10-hour drive. We're driving 10 hours in a few days with the kids, with a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old. Not complaining about it, just making a statement. To visit my family down in South Carolina. And that's happening on Tuesday for Thanksgiving. We were looking forward to it. These are like memories that are important. You know, people that we haven't seen in a while and stuff. But yeah, have a great one, everybody. See y'all on the next one. Glad I did this for a little bit. Alright, peace. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care, y'all. No problem. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you guys on the next one.